Hey everybody, it's been another week of tumbling for this batch of rocks. They are out of the tumbler, they've been washed, they're on the table. Let's see if we've got any more we can put in the vibratory tumbler and which ones are going to go back into the rotary. Here we are with the full batch. Looking pretty good. I think we're going to have a lot to move this week. So let's zoom out and go through the process of looking at them one more time. Don't know that I'll show each one of you individually because that would be boring. I like how it's got like a candy corn kind of layering. And that one's ready too. That one along. This piece of coral's ready to move along. It's one of those ulitic ones pieces. There we go. Now you can see that better. Still got a little rough in this layer. This is a rather porous rock. I don't think that it's ever going to get, if I tumbled it down to where it might not be porous, that wouldn't mean anything left. So we're putting that. Rotary. This is the other piece of that one that I said vibe already. So off it goes. A piece of fossily chert. A nice crack down that one. Too bad it hasn't just like. I have no idea what. Probably chert. Everything in this area is chert, 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 chert. This is very smooth. But it. Obviously, all those little holes are never going to come out. We'll move that along. And a little nice smooth piece of chert. Move that along. A brushiated piece. That's ready to move on. It doesn't like to focus. I don't think that middle's ever gonna. It's always gonna be that way. But that's got just another little bit of work on that one. Yeah, a little more work needed on that one. I think we'll move that one on. We'll move this one on too. Pull up a little more. Yes, more. Oh, this is going on. Even though it's got that little, that's a crack that may come out when in the rotary. The rest of it's pretty good. Oopsie, not in the middle. I'm going to let this one go on to the next stage. there. I think your barrel's going to be full. Piece of chert. Gas spray kind of chert. Nice little juicy pocket there. Let's move that one along too. Moving it along. Piece of chert. Oh, that is not a divot. Put that on. Nothing really special about that one, so that'll be a space filler. Move it on. Yeah, that is definitely going to be full. Almost gone there, so we're going to put it back in. Oh, that's everything sorted. We have one barrel to go back on the rotary tumbler, and the vibratory tumbler is full, so we're going to get those all set up like I've done in my other videos. This one's going to get more 30-60. This one's going to start with the 120, 180, and this will be 2 to 3 days in each of the grits. It'll be almost done by the time this one's just getting ready at the end of next week. So let's look at them next week and see what we got. Trying to burnish the lock in vibratory tumbler, whether in 120, 180 grit. We're going to let them go for about an hour, and then we'll take them out, plug into the ultrasonic, and put them in the next grip. Okay, we're all rinsed off. Get these scumped out, and we'll put the first punch in for their bath. The 500 grit is done. We're going to get these rocks rinsed, inspected, ultrasonicked, and back in for the 1200 grit. The rocks are out of the 1200 grit in the vibratory tumbler, so I'm going to go over them with the toothbrush, see if there's any grit that needs to come out. Going to put them in the ultrasonic, and then this batch will be complete. I'm sitting out on the patio today. Figured it's about time we took a look at this last batch of rocks, so that's what we're going to do today. Let's start with this is half of the pile over here. Some lovely pet wood here. A lovely day to be sitting outside. Getting to see the great shine on these. Where's that other piece of pet wood? This one. So pretty. Well, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking this might be a slice of stromatolite. It looks like one. It's just a slab I got in a box of rocks, and I'm not sure where or when. It certainly took a nice polish. And this piece, I think this one came from Jeff and Vicky, if I remember correctly. What a great polish on this one. Those bands in there. Tubes. Almost too shiny to get a decent focus. I just faced off one side. Another piece of agate. Some lovely water lines in there. Looks like the ocean, doesn't it? Some clouds or a lake with a mountain in the background. It's a lovely scene. A little piece that fell off of it, but you know, it happens. It's a jasper of some sort. That was polished up very pretty. Yeah, we can look at that. And Buck takes a flyby. Out some moss agate. It was a nice idea to sit out here instead of in the basement. The birds in the background. Nice little pendant out of that. And wrap it later. This piece of Arizona too. as is this. I think this might be bubble gum. Don't remember 100%. It was Alameo that wasn't too spectacular, so I just threw it in the tumbler instead of face polishing it. Good. Just deserves it to stay in the sun. It's the patterns on the outside of it a lot better now. Then cut off of something mossy. I don't remember. The depth was just amazing. Almost too much in this piece to look at. Let's look a couple more in this half of the pile. Great banding in that. Maybe Katy Mountain? Remember I said I cut up some palm stones to throw in some apatite and calcite palm stones? Well, there's 3/4 of a palm stone. I don't even see what happened to the last one. It probably just totally disintegrated because the calcite's so soft. Worth the experiment, though. Let's look at the other half. These are the ones from the rock garden clean out. Let's look at this piece of epidote. It's so pretty. Close, beautiful veins, light greens and dark greens. Very pretty piece of chert. Stuff polishes up so nicely. Some of those lytic ones. We'll get some close-ups of those. Yes. Always that one I'm looking for. Yeah, get to it. Oh, lovely shiny. So several weeks in the Rotary Tumbler to shape. And off to the vibratory for a week. A few days each in the medium and then the fine and the polish. Only took these up to 1200 this time. Sometimes I go to the 8000, but I don't think these needed it. There, another buck fly by. Woo! Get him, buck. Wonder what made those burrows ever so many millions of years ago. Tiny, smushed together sea creatures. Just the depth in there. It's amazing. Bunch of different kind of stone in there, so some of it gets very, very polished. This, whatever this light colored rock was, take quite the shine. It still comes out to be a nice specimen. But the sun, some of them, you're just like, oh my goodness. And when you polish granite, because every once in a while I do, not your one you're just going to polish a whole bunch of because it's so brecciated. But still, you get a nice little rock out of it when it's all said and done. This is the one that had that big bug in it. No druzy though. Put some mossies around the edges. Sort of coral stuff on the back. There's small lights in this one. There's quite a few of these rocks had a lot of lights in them. Corally fan kind of thing in there. You'll love my technical terms. The paleobotanist I am not. I'm just the appreciator. They're brownish on the outside, browny gray. Just some metallic shine on the inside. Should we tumble it till it's all gone? No, it can't. I mean, it would have been all gone before all the creeks and crevices and out of this one. Not sure what it is, but it certainly is a very, I would guess, some sort of sedimentary rock just from the layering in it. So you get your shiny bits and that they write home about. Maybe a couple more we'll look at up close, and then I got other things I need to get to. Just a little chip. Always throw your little chips in too. You never know what kind of cute little things will come out. You save up enough of them and drill holes in them, you can make a little bracelet. bit of coralling goodness. It's the outside. A very oolity one. Look at all the oolites in that. It's entirely packed solid of them. See, we'll stare at these ones for hours. Yeah, sometimes I forget to talk. She just gotta stare into the rocks. There's another piece of. Look at all the lights in that. I was just amazed at how many came out on some polished, and you saw all that. You just never know. Well, I think that's enough for now. What do you think, Buck? Is that enough for now? Should be done looking rocks for a little while? No, I'll sit here all day, don't you? It is so much fun. But we'll get to do it another time.